It is Sunday, or maybe Monday night. Honestly, you aren't quite sure, but you know something is happening because the world has changed. Your friends are wearing matching shirts, the grocery store is sold out of chips, and social media has transformed into a stream of capital letters, screaming about referees and touchdowns or goals and offside traps. You walk into a room. The TV is on. On the screen, grown men are running into each other at high speeds. The crowd is roaring. Your father or your partner is on the edge of the sofa screaming, "Pass the ball! What are you doing?" And you look at the screen and you feel absolutely nothing. It's just blue shirts versus red shirts. It's just a ball. It's just physics. You look around the room at the sweating, screaming faces of the people you love, and you think, am I an alien? Am I missing the gene? Why does everyone care about this? Except me. If this is you, if you have ever faked a smile during the Super Bowl, if you refer to all sports jokingly as sports ball, welcome.
You are not broken. You are not boring. You are not a traitor to your city. You are simply immune. And today, we are going to look at the fascinating psychology of the non-fan. The social lubricant versus the social glitch. To the rest of the world, football or soccer or basketball is not just a game. It is a social currency. It is the default setting for human connection. You get in an Uber, you talk about the game. You stand in the elevator with your boss, you talk about the game. It is the safe, universal language that prevents awkward silence. But for you, you don't speak the language. When someone asks, "Did you see that play last night?" you have to do that awkward dance. "Oh, no, I missed it. I was busy. Busy staring at a wall. Busy sleeping. Busy doing literally anything else." You feel the judgment, the subtle look that says, "Oh, you're one of those people. The not fun people." But here's the secret. You aren't not fun. You just have a different operating system. Let's break down the 3 types of the non-watcher. Type 1, the dopamine mismatch.
The tension builds, the quarterback throws, the uncertainty peaks. Will he catch it? And then the result. Boom! Dopamine. Their brains are wired to link their personal happiness to the movement of that ball. They have tricked their nervous system into believing that they are on the field. This is called mirror neuron activity. But you are type 1. Your mirror neurons are discerning. You look at the screen and your brain says, "Okay, that man caught a ball. Good for him. He has paid millions of dollars to do that. Why does this affect my life?" You suffer from a severe lack of suspended disbelief. You see the artifice. You see a game. Like Monopoly, but with more cardio. And just like you wouldn't scream at your TV watching someone play Monopoly, you can't scream at this. Your dopamine is reserved for things that actually impact you. A good story. A problem solved at work. A delicious meal. You aren't boring. You just need a direct connection to the source.
Type 2, the tribal agnostic. Then there is the deeper evolutionary reason. Sports are, at their core, a simulation of tribal warfare. Our village versus their village. Our colors versus their colors. It satisfies a deep primal itch in the human brain to belong to a group and to hate another group safely. It feels good to say, "We won," even though you sat on the couch eating nachos. But you, type 2, you are the tribal agnostic. You look at the tribalism and it makes you feel confused. You think, why do I hate the people from Philadelphia? They seem nice. Your brain resists arbitrary grouping. You are likely an individualist. The idea of wearing a jersey with another man's name on it feels weird to you. Why would I wear his name? I have my own name. You don't get the high of the mob. In fact, crowds might make you anxious. When everyone stands up and screams in unison, you don't feel pumped. You feel like looking for the exit. Type 3, the narrative snob. And finally, the most common type among the creative minds. Type 3, you don't watch sports because, honestly, the writing is terrible. Think about it. A football game is 3 hours long, and for about 2 hours and 40 minutes of that, nothing happens. Whistles,
Timeouts, commercials, guys standing around. It is repetitive. It is unstructured. If you are a type 3, you crave narrative. You want a plot. You want character development. You want a climax that makes sense. Sports are random. Sometimes the bad guys win. Sometimes the game ends in a tie. The horror. Sometimes it's just boring. You prefer movies, books, or video games because they are crafted experiences. They respect your time. You look at a game and think, I could have watched The Godfather in the time it took for the last 2 minutes of this quarter to finish. The hidden superpower of the non-fan. So the world tells you that you are missing out. They tell you that you are missing the community. But there is a flip side. There is a superpower to being the one who doesn't care. 1. You are immune to the collective mood swing. Have you ever noticed what happens to a city when the home team loses a big game? The next day, everyone is miserable. The energy is low. Productivity drops. It is a mass depression event. But you?
You are fine. You wake up Monday morning feeling exactly the same as you did on Friday. You are the control group. You are the emotional anchor. While everyone else is riding the roller coaster of despair because a 22-year-old dropped a pass, you are just enjoying your coffee. You possess emotional sovereignty. 2. You own the empty world. This is the best-kept secret of the non-watcher, the Super Bowl Sunday phenomenon. When the big game is on, the world is empty. The grocery stores, empty. The movie theaters, empty. The hiking trails, empty. The gym? A ghost town. While everyone else is glued to a screen, screaming at pixels, you have the entire world to yourself. It is the most peaceful time to exist. You can walk through the park and hear the birds because the rest of humanity is indoors arguing about a penalty kick. It is your VIP pass to reality.
So how do we exist in this sports-obsessed world without being the outcast? First, stop apologizing. You don't have to say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm useless at sports. Own it. I'm retired from fandom. I prefer my drama scripted. I'm just here for the snacks. Second, find your own sport. You are a fan of something. Maybe it's politics. Maybe it's tech news. Maybe it's celebrity gossip. Maybe it's the Oscars. We all have our useless obsessions. Recognize that your obsession with finding the perfect espresso bean is psychologically identical to their obsession with the draft picks. It helps you bridge the empathy gap. And finally, appreciate the passion. Ignore the game. You don't have to watch the ball. Watch the people. There is something deeply touching about seeing your stoic father jump up and down like a child. There is something sweet about seeing a whole city wear the same color. You can enjoy the humanity of the event without caring about the result of the event. You can be the anthropologist. You can sit on the couch, eat the 7-layer dip, which is objectively the best part of sports, and observe the fascinating rituals of the sports fan. So, to the people who don't watch football, to the people who think first down sounds like a direction, to the people who use the Super Bowl halftime show as a timer for when to put the pizza in, you're not alone. You are just operating on a different frequency. You are the calm in the chaos. And honestly, the snacks taste just as good whether you know the score or not. Subscribe for more.